Hi, welcome to the Powerful Marketing Tips podcast. This is where we empower marketers. I'm your host, Mari-Liis.
And I am Laura.
Yay, and today we come with no agenda.
Yes, it will be an interesting conversation.
So we just thought we will chat a bit because we have received a lot of questions, especially about the hub. What is it? For whom is it? What is happening inside the hub? And probably we will talk about that.
And go off the script. Probably.
Yeah, so we don't have any script, to be honest.
No.
The only reason we have our laptops here is that I'm checking what is happening inside the hub. So we can maybe share some, updates or questions that we are getting from there.
So let's get started. I want to ask the first question from you, Mari-Liis.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I think that maybe not everyone knows everything about us, probably.
Oh, really? Okay.
So what is your background in marketing in like 5 words? Or 10?
10 words. Thanks for that challenge. So you will be the next one, right?
No, I can get 20.
So 20 years and more in marketing, 15 plus years as an entrepreneur, because that gives me probably the know-how how to align marketing and business goals. The Queen of Impossible.
Yeah, I love that. Do you want to share a few words about that?
No, I only had 10 words.
Okay, I can give you a few more.
Oh, you're too kind.
Because that title was given to you in Spain, if I remember correctly, when we lived there a few years ago.
Greetings to Nathan.
Greetings to Nathan.
Who actually, he was the one who inspired and motivated and really helped me to put myself more out there and to be more authentic and share my own story. So yeah, the Queen of Impossible story is quite a long story, to be honest, but this is something I went through when I was a kid. So I had a severe scoliosis. I have spent months in hospital bed, and doctors even told me that I cannot live a normal life when I grow up. I cannot have my own children, etc. So it was a very hard time for me. But here I am. I'm mother of 2 today. So I actually proved these doctors wrong. So if you want to learn more about it, it's written in our website. And yeah, that's in a nutshell about me. But now it's your turn.
That's very inspiring.
Thank you. And you had 20 words, I understood.
Yes, and I usually don't need as many words as you anyway.
Yep.
Because we have this nice balance.
Yeah, I do the talking and you do the work.
I love it. But I have 10 years of experience in marketing, and I would say that all of them are with you, Mari-Liis. We go together.
Yeah.
Like yin and yang.
Yang. Yeah, marketing yin and yang.
And I would say that we complement each other well. So what are your strengths are my weaknesses and vice versa. And by the way, fun fact, I was listening to a podcast episode yesterday, Mel Robbins' podcast, and I really, really recommend this a lot. It's a great podcast. And there was a wonderful guest who shared that you should always think like, what are the things that give you energy and what are the things that take away the energy when you are working. For example, to me, what you are doing, like presenting and being really like out there, those are things that I can do, but it really drains my energy. So I need to take a few days after that and just like get myself back together. But what gives me energy are like those Excels and working nicely behind my laptop. And I think that is definitely my strength. And I love doing that. But of course, once in a while, you have to get out of your comfort zone and come on a podcast, for example.
I was just about to say, and I'm exactly the opposite.
Yeah.
Because, I can do things behind my computer, but I don't love it, to be honest, because that takes my energy a lot. And I really enjoy being out there and talking to people and communicating and networking and all of that. So speaking, this is my thing.
Yeah, and I think that it illustrates very well that we need those other people around us, because what I used to believe for a very long time was that I can do it all by myself, like I don't need anybody. whatever it is that I don't know how to do, I will learn it and I will do it. Like that's like I'm an independent woman, and to some extent I still think like that. But what I have learned over the years is that we do need like those other people around us, because what we can do may be much simpler for someone else. Like yes, I can do it, but it will take, I don't know, 10 hours and so much energy, while the other person can do it, for example, in 1 hour.
Yeah.
So no one wins alone, and that's why we have the Powerful Marketers Hub, right? So do you want to share the backstory for that?
And that aligns very well with with why we started Hub, pretty much. Because I agree with you, Laura, 100%. And I mean, no one really wins alone. Yeah. What it means is that there are so many things, especially in marketing, that are overwhelming for many marketers, or I would even say for most marketers out there, because it's the strategy, it's the creative side, it's posting, I don't know, hosting events even, whatever there's so many little pieces in marketing. It's like an orchestra, right? We have talked about that, and how to put it all into action so that it would be all aligned, first of all, and second of all, it should be serving, your business goals in a long term. And it's quite hard to make it happen, to be honest. So that's pretty much why we created Hub, right? Yeah. To help overwhelmed marketers with those little pieces that are always there. It's not just, training what we do there. Yes, there are training videos if you want to learn more about how to create your strategy and so on. But it's more about daily tactical help, inspiration. This is where our other marketers like yourself, and you can ask for a help or for support, or maybe just for some ideas, or maybe for feedback, like often people do, right? You can post your, I don't know, sales deck example there, and just describe that, okay, I'm serving these people. My goal is with sales deck building my thought leadership, for example, on the marketplace, and I'm looking forward to the feedback.
And I think that it is so helpful, because especially when you are either a solopreneur or you have a very small team, then you get so stuck in this view that you have. You only see this one road ahead of you, and it's like this horse example that I think you shared with me a few years ago. Horses have these patches, you can only see
blinders.
Straight. Yeah, blinders. You can only see straight ahead. You can't see anything on your right or left, which can be good because you don't see any distractions. But in your work, it may mean okay, you have this one goal, which is good to have a goal. You should have a goal and focus. But sometimes when you get stuck, then it may mean that you don't see any other alternatives. Yeah. You're stuck, and then you're okay, I have done this so many times, it doesn't work, but there's no other way. So I just keep doing the same things again and again, expecting different results. But that's what Einstein said. It's the definition of insanity. Yep, if you keep doing the same things and wishing and thinking that maybe something will change. But usually it doesn't happen through just thinking and wishing. It happens through action. So you have to take this action, even if it's the wrong step. You are still moving somewhere. You're not just staying put. And those other people who are not thinking or not seeing the exact position that you are in can give you those different impulses. They can say, oh, have you thought about that? And even if it's a stupid question or stupid idea, it can still get your brain thinking maybe it won't work, but maybe something else will work. So that's really helpful.
Yeah, I agree with you. And as somebody who is called the Queen of Impossible, I can tell you, even if you feel it's impossible for me to do X, Y, or Z, I can promise you there's always a way out, even if you don't see that right now.
Yes, and that reminded me of another great quote.
Go ahead.
So don't let your slip become a slope, which means that when you have a bad day, it doesn't mean that it will all go down from here. Let's say the good example would be with diet or healthy eating. Let's say I will eat a hamburger today, and then I will be there's no point in eating healthily ever again because I already ate that hamburger and I might as well eat tons more. But actually this happens regardless of your work or personal life. We all have those bad days or bad moments, but it doesn't mean that we are bad people or that we can't get out of it. So just accept the mistake move on and try to do better, because progress is better than perfection.
Yeah, that's golden. That really is. And now you reminded me another quote that we shared on the meetup this morning that we had with our members. And you remember I shared the book I read this summer.
Super communicators.
Super communicators and Think Faster.
Think Faster, Talk Smarter.
Talk Smarter.
By
Thank you.
Matt Abrahams.
Such a great book. Really recommended. What was it what we shared today from it?
Word mistake.
Yeah, exactly, because you just mentioned that.
Yes.
So the way he describes this is that if you're thinking of the filming industry, you know, where they're making movies and, you know, creating videos like we do right now. So there's no such thing as a mistake. It's two words. It's mistake. And you always have a chance to take another take.
Yeah.
So don't get stuck on these mistakes. Just, you know, try again. And you always have another take and next take and so on. So that's very inspiring. This is one thing we do. So we have those meetups, which are local, and we have hosted them now in Sweden and even in Spain. So our community really is international, and this is our goal, to build those local meetups where marketers can all come together and share their, you know, where they are, what are the goals, and so that we can all keep each other or help each other to stay accountable for the goals we have. So this is what we did today.
Yeah, and when I think of those members that we have who are very active, and I really appreciate that, they are not defined like by one industry or one specific type of marketer that they are. I would say that it's mostly a matter of like mindset, like they're just like our type of people. So it may mean like someone is maybe reinventing themselves after working for 15 years in one company. Someone else is, you know, being a marketing leader in like a bigger company, and someone is just, you know, being a freelancer. Like they're doing different things, but I think that what unites us is our need for that feedback and to share and ask for help, because I think that's also like a sign of strength if you know how to ask for help and not just suffer alone.
So we expect the hub to become a very safe place for marketers.
Yeah.
And your go-to place, meaning that we all know that there is too much information out there everywhere, and you can go crazy with, you know, trying to find what is the right channel for you, or who to follow and who not to follow, etc. So our goal with the hub is to pretty much have this one place where we gather all the latest news, updates, you know, tactics you can use, and so on. So for that, we have created those I would say these are my favorite places in the hub, which are like make it happen rooms. Maybe you can share briefly.
Yeah.
What are these?
I would say that for those who have never visited our hub, it's probably like the easiest way to explain it is like if it were, let's say, like a Facebook or like a social media channel. So you log in there, and then you have like those different spaces or like different groups that you have on Facebook. So you have, you know, on Facebook, I don't know, groups for social media marketing and online marketing, and for gardeners, and, you know, very different types of content. So we have like that inside of our Marketers Hub. So we have different focus areas that are all connected to being a great marketer, or even the greatest marketer.
The greatest.
Yes.
That's very
coming
well
soon.
said.
Book by Mari-Liis Vaher. So what we are doing there is sharing the information that we come across or what we have experienced, and also our members do the same. And another great quote that I reminded myself right now is...
a lot of quotes today.
Yes, it just comes up. Is that that's also the mindset that we have inside the hub, is that no one is better than you, and you are also not better than anyone else.
Yeah.
So we all have different experience. We are not like some big leaders there who are like, yes, you have to follow this and this will work. We can only share our experience, which we have plenty among us. But we are also like very interested to hear other marketers' experiences, because people are different. We have different like communication or personality types inside there. So what works for me may not work for another person, and so on. So what we are sharing inside the hub are just like those little pieces of expertise or some news that we see that we think is helpful, so that you don't have to scroll like endlessly on different platforms. This is just your one go-to place. So, for example, AI is like the hottest topic for sure. So AI for marketeers. It's not anything like too complicated, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just, our like basic level usage of AI in your work as a marketer. So you don't have to like code there anything, or you don't have to worry about that. We all have to like learn how to use AI. There's probably no escape to that. So this is definitely something that all of us are thinking about and struggling with, and you don't have to struggle alone. You can struggle together.
And here's a sneak peek. We plan to do this AI challenge very soon, right? In the hub. Because what we do usually is that we try to engage hub members so that it will be very practical for them, right? So if you join, it's not just about you read something, but you can also put it in practice with our help, and you can ask for feedback. So oftentimes we work with how to, prompt like a pro, right? And how to use different tools that would help you work smarter, not harder, which is one of our slogans we use, because everything that gets repeated in marketing, is it weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, should be built as a system, something that would help you to become more effective on a daily basis. So yeah, talking about the rooms, we are creating them on demand, really.
Yeah.
So for example, we have a LinkedIn growth room there. We have this content creation strategy, website SEO, Instagram and TikTok by our next generation hub members, which we can talk next actually.
Yes.
And systems and productivity, of course. So I already have this question about podcasting and creating videos like we do. And probably that will be our next room, because one of our hub members wants to launch her podcast soon, which is great. And again, we are not like somebody who will tell you should do this. We can just give you some platforms, and you can compare yourself, what are the features you need, what you don't need, etc. So it has to be suitable for you and for your business. It needs to serve your clients, not ours, right? Yeah. So, and that's why we always give you even, sometimes more information, but we always suggest, and we only give referrals to the platforms or even, partners that we have used. Yeah. So we never refer somebody, just to refer them.
Yeah, exactly.
So we want to help you.
Yes, but I'm circling back to the next gen room now.
Yeah, thank you.
So
what is it?
Yeah, what is it, Mari-Liis?
So there are a lot of young people who are interested in marketing, and I often get this question, how can I learn more about marketing? What are the channels that you would suggest me to follow, etc.? So mostly it comes down to the fact that these young people are just finding, their way, and what are their strengths. Should I be, learning more about social media marketing? Should I be learning more about content creation or creativity, or about numbers and how to analyze and how to create strategies, so on. So we created this next generation room in the hub only for these young people who want to discover themselves and our hub, of course, and they can learn from us, and of course we can learn from them, because they are the generation who have pretty much raised up with phones in their hands, so that it's very convenient for them to do all the video content and social media content, and I think they're very authentic with doing that, and so we all have something to learn from each other. And coming to the main point is that all these marketers or young marketers who are studying marketing here and there, and they are looking for their place, then you can just DM to Laura or myself, and they will get a free access to the hub.
Yeah.
Because we want to support next generation of great marketers.
Yeah, and I think that when you are young, at least I remember from my youth, is that getting started in this real world can be very scary. And like those marketers who have, let's say, 10 years or 20 years of experience can seem very intimidating, or like feel like, oh, I don't know anything, and they know so much. So I think that's like a great place to come and see, first and foremost, that we are all just regular people, and you can just reach out directly and see what type of struggles marketers are having, and how you can prevent those mistakes. Of course, you can't prevent all of them. You need to make some mistakes, but you can learn a lot from other people's mistakes, and you can get to where you want to go faster by learning what others have done.
Yeah, that's very good. So if you know any young marketers out there who are struggling and trying to find their path, then send us to Vaher Marketers Hub.
Yes.
Maybe a few more thoughts about what this hub is for us. So we have talked about it's like a marketing club, kind of. But I want to clarify that this is the place where we don't sell to each other, or at least it's not the place where you come just to pitch yourself. It's more about focused growth without other distractions, without ads, without overwhelm.
Sharing value.
Yeah, only sharing value and building this community, because we know that no one wins alone.
Yeah, and I think it should feel like friendship inside there, like professional friendship. Like you see different people there, and you all have something in common. Even if you think you don't have anything in common, then once you like discuss with each other, then you will find something that is like, oh, I've been there. Oh, yes, I remember. I did that once.
That really makes it more easier for you even to put things in practice, because I'm pretty sure that whatever you are working right now, some of them has worked previously, probably, right? So, because there are so many different expertise inside the hub. So there are a lot of tools and templates we have built and shared with our clients, with our hub members, and they're all out there, available just to go and use them, right? Yeah. So if you need, I don't know, ideas for your content calendar, maybe it's out there. How to build the strategy, it's out there. Even our most wanted 12-month marketing plan template is out there with the most important questions to ask before, trying to put together your marketing strategy and so on. So it's really your go-to place when it comes to marketing and how to implement things.
Yeah, and I also wanted to share that in addition to those local meetups, we do host a few virtual meetups here and there, so that we can bring all of those international people together and also share like what's working, what's not working, how can we help each other, how can we support each other. Because like you said, no one wins alone.
Yay! So we will probably put the link to the next upcoming event, or at least where you can get some information about it, and you're always welcome to join. So no stress, just come and join, and you can get to know us and our hub members, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, and also for our podcast listeners, we have this secret code podcast.
Yep.
That you can use when you go to Hub and sign up for the premium membership. Then during the sign up process, there's this place to have a coupon code, and if you click yes and add the code podcast, then you can get access to like everything for free for 1 month. So really, you can just see for yourself if it's for you or not. I hope that it is, but like I said before, I think it's mostly like a mindset thing. And if you feel like those people are your people, then you are very much welcome. And if you feel like you're looking for something else, that's also okay.
That's also fine.
Yeah,
no hard feelings. And last but not least, if you join us, then you can also have early access to our upcoming book, which is called The Greatest Marketer. And we have added all 5 chapters there because we talk about 5 steps how to become the greatest marketer. So make sure to join us, and you can already have a sneak peek to the book, plus you can be part of a launch club. So there's a lot of happening inside the hub, and if you have a specific question or some ideas right now popped up, or maybe some quotes because today's episode was
The power of quotes.
the power of quotes, probably. So feel free to share it all with us. And I think the best way to connect with us, with myself and Laura, is through LinkedIn, of course, which is where we are most active, I would say.
Yeah, or inside the hub.
And make sure to follow Powerful Marketers, of course, because then you will get all the updates, what we are doing here and there. So.
Yep. Okay, I think we can wrap it up today. And for future episodes, all of our hub members can pitch ideas and questions, and we are like open books, ready to share what we know and what we don't know openly and honestly, and let's just keep the conversation going.
Yep, this is who we are. So be empowered, stay aligned, and we'll see you inside Powerful Marketers Hub.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yay!
Bye.